What's up, fam? So today I wanted to go over a couple of things and kind of tell you a little bit more about myself. In order to understand my life and where I'm coming from with the things that I say, you have to understand more about my life and where I came from. Um, so the life that was given to me, I was born and raised in Chicago, in Inglewood, and I learned a lot about, just survival, more or less. The number one thing that I learned was to get out of Chicago. But I was born into an adopted family, and I didn't really grow up with any form of a father figure or like any kind of mentor. Never really had anybody to run and talk to that, ask for solutions to problems or anything. I've always just kind of had to figure things out myself. Um, with that being said, it's developed a form of strength inside of me that some people are drawn to. They'll come to me and ask me questions, and I'll more or less share the information from what I've learned myself or random nuggets of wisdom that have come from people along the way of life. Because I just about ask anybody for a solution just because I don't really know everything. I'll just go, hey, I got this problem. What do you think? And get different people's perspective on it. And it's helped me out quite a bit. So ultimately, life has really been my mentor this entire time. But I come across more and more people like me every day. And that's pretty much the basis on why I started this page, is to help people like that out. Because when you're a person like that who's had to be strong for themselves and not really ever have that crutch or anybody to lean on, people who aren't as strong tend to lean on you, and ask you for help. And, it's a little bit liberating because it's like, man, I can help somebody out. I can help people out. So you go around and you just help people. Like, I mean, literally every day, just about, I help somebody. And it feels great. I mean, it's something small from like a conversation, kind of like this, a one-on-one interaction, or to where I'll like physically see someone who needs help and run up and help them. But that's not why you do it. You do it because it's the right thing to do. Not necessarily to show or boast or anything about it. But the hardest part for people like this is when we're down and out and we don't know what to do. That is the hardest thing to figure out. It's when we get in a slump, who's going to come around to help us out? Because we have so many friends that we help out, so many people who we're in the corner for, rooting them on. But when it's our time to fight our battles, there's no one there. And it's partially our own fault because some of us have a level of pride that we've pushed people away. And that's not everybody though. Some of us, one day you just look up and you've helped everyone out and they're living their lives and on their way. And, now that you're down and out, it's time for your battle. It doesn't mean you give up on yourself though. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong that's been done to you. It doesn't mean that these people are wrong for not checking up on you. It doesn't mean that like you can't do it. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It just means that it's time for you to grow. It doesn't necessarily have to be, how a lot of people put stuff on social media about, you know, uh, other people. At the end of the day, when it comes to your battle, the only person that has to deal with is you. Um, so I'm here to tell you not to give up on yourself because you're doing so many people wrong when you give up on yourself. Because when you give up, it's not about you. It's not you just sitting and wallowing in your darkness, inside your depression, fighting your demons by yourself. That's not what it is. It seems like it off the top, but at the root of it, it's deeper than that. Because every single person that you ever helped, you gave them advice that you want to hear right now. You gave them advice that you need to hear. Listen to your own words and not be a hypocrite. Listen to your own words and pick yourself up out of the dirt, dust yourself off, and get to work. I don't know who needs to hear it, but You gotta need it. You gotta need it if you're here listening to me right now. So get up and go to work. Get to doing what you need to do. Don't sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Don't sit around waiting on somebody to come help you. Get up and go do what you need to do. Pick up the weights, go to the gym, go for a run, put down the fork, eat smaller portions, start that business, save your money, stop buying dumb stuff. Whatever it is that you need to do, you need to do it. Put down that bottle. Stop buying those pills. Put down the pills. I mean, unless it's blood pressure medicine, because everybody needs, blood pressure medicine. Don't mess up, with that or diabetes. That's serious stuff. But pick up that person that you're feeling sorry for that's down there on the floor. Pick them up by their collar. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you can do it. No matter what it is. You might owe yourself some classes for a degree. You might be 4 classes short. Go knock out whatever it is that you want, because at the end of the day, when you look yourself in the mirror 10, 20 years from now, you're going to have to answer to yourself and say, man, I put down the back burner so long, or I let these feelings stop me, or nobody pushed me. You can't blame anybody. The fact that you're able to sit here and watch this video means that you made the decision to click on something in hopes that it give you something that you needed. That means that you didn't go and just look up a bunch of, police brutality videos or, propaganda put on by any other portion of media. No, you're out here searching to better yourself. You are, not somebody else. Nobody pushed you to do it. Nobody got in your corner and said, hey, you should go do this. You should go do that. Learn this language. Pick up an instrument. No, you decide to do this for yourself. Do yourself a favor and take your own advice. Get up and go to work. Hope this helped.